Well, good day everyone. My deepest apologies for the delay in getting part 2 of the Wildflowers trip out to you all. We've been in the thick of some renovations at home. Those are completed now. We have also just reached our 10,000 subscriber milestone, so I've been sorting out the giveaway for that. And we leave on our next trip in 2 days' time. So thanks for all of you that have bared with us. If you want to enter our 10,000 subscriber giveaway, the link is a SurveyMonkey link in the top of the description below. It'll take a couple seconds of your time to fill out. As soon as you finish it, that is your entry done and completed. All the details regarding the giveaway are in the video that's in the top corner of the screen right now. You can go and check that out. Anyway guys, without any further ado, let's get into part 2 of the Wildflowers. Good morning everybody. Welcome to rather wet and wintry Sunday, the second day of our trip. So we camped up last night here at Camel's Soak, which is a lovely location. And it was great when we pulled in last night, get a nice fire going, the sky was clear and all that, but it was forecast that this weather was going to blow in. We just didn't know how severely and what type. But, blew in overnight last night whilst we were sleeping. We sort of prepared for it, put a lot of things under cover, so pegged all the awnings out, so I wasn't too worried about that. But yeah, just means that this morning everything's a little bit wet, but we'll fight on and we'll get through it. We've still got another day to go, another night, and then half of tomorrow, so yeah, still plenty of the trip to go. We'll go and see what we can find. But for now, I've got to go and wake up Jess. She's enjoying a sleep in. I'll get some brekkie on the go shortly. And then, yeah, we'll pack everything up and hit the tracks again. Well, given it's a bit of a wintry day, we decided we had the pancake ingredients on board. We would try and see what the weather's going to do. Do some pancakes this morning, and it's not a massive day of driving, so sort of enjoying our time at camp. So yeah, doing some homemade pancakes. Got all the ingredients from scratch, just followed a recipe that I found online, and yeah, we'll see how they turn out. Fingers crossed. And now we're going to have 2 days of bad. Oh guys, if we both look a bit like drowned rats, we had to pack up in the rain. We missed the little break in the rain by like 5 minutes. So yeah, we all end up getting wet, Andrew included. but the good thing is at least it was a quick pack up. It was only a couple minutes, so yeah. And anyway, we're on the tracks now, and they are looking rather wet and waterlogged, so we could be in for some fun. I have been up this way a couple times before when they get wet, and they become like ice, very slippery. So yeah, we'll have to tread carefully today, but this is part of the adventure. We've got 2 capable rigs, so if we get into any mischief, hopefully we don't get in too deep, and we can help each other get out. So let's go and see what's ahead of us. Guys, we've come to a gate and the weather's a bit junk, so we're going to do rock, paper, scissors to see who has to open it.
I feel like you're going to win.
Ready?
Rock, paper, scissors.
Ready?
Paper, scissors, rock. Hey!
Looks like I'm getting out to open it. That was unfortunate. Lucky it's not raining too much. Track's blocked right now with this tree. we could try and force our way through, but it's going to damage the cars, so quickly just going to make like 3 cuts and pull it out of the way. That keeps track open for other people too. Well, we're making our way through the tracks now, along the Licata Trail, and now we've just taken a short detour off of it. Littered throughout this area are a bunch of old wells. So this one here is Gingabba Well. You can see the old storage tank, the old trough. There's parts of the old windmill lying around. So that was the tail for the windmill. So yeah, cool bits of history. Unfortunately not standing, but we did pass one before that was standing, it was running. So yeah, it's a pretty cool place to come and check out. One thing you got to remember though, when you're driving through here, just imagine the expanse of the land, how big it is. And this was somebody's property that they ran livestock on, and these were the tracks that they would have had to have used. And it's the size of the area it boggles the mind. It's massive. It's going to take us nearly all day to drive this one station. So yeah, it's pretty cool spot, worth checking out. Weather update, still raining, not as bad as it was this morning, but we're in the cars, so we're surviving. Anyway, we'll see you shortly. We'll be on tracks again. Well, we've made it to Boadilla Hill, and check this out. It really puts a smile on my face when a plan comes together, and we literally popped around the end of that track and come out here, and it just turned it on for us. It's awesome. So yeah, heaps of yellow little everlastings, and it is as far as the eye can see. That's Boadilla Hill in the background. There's a shed and whatnot. It's like an old out camp here for the station when it used to be a station. And yeah, now as far as the eye can see, literally all the way around, it's just all yellow flowers. So stunning, absolutely awesome. So we parked up the wagons, got the awnings out to protect us from the rain. We're going to get a bit of lunch on the go now, and yeah, probably take some photos and try and capture the moment and show you guys it, because it really is stunning, and then jump back on the tracks and try and go and find a campsite for tonight. But yeah, awesome. Finally found flowers. Well, if you're enjoying the video so far, go down there, smash that like button for us guys, and whilst you're at it, hit subscribe and enable notifications so that you're made aware when all the rest of our videos come out. Well, that was amazing lunch spot, and it just popped up out of the blue. As we'd sort of been saying throughout the trip so far, it's been a little bit light on flowers, but it just made up for it then at Bowadar Hill. It was stunning. So anyway, we're back on tracks now. So we finished the Lakata track, or Lakata trail, and we're going to go now through onto the Kaji track and up through the breakaway loop, and we'll see what that's like as well. So should be good fun. The tracks are getting pretty slippery because of the rain, so we're just taking it easy and cruising through, really. You know, besides a little bit of wheel slip and a little bit of opposite lock steering at times, it's nothing that's going to stop the cars. Just got to have good driver control, so it's fun. Anyway, we'll see what else we find, and we'll show it to you as we go. Well, when we looked at the weather report following the trip, we had over 30 mil of rain in a 24-hour period. It's no wonder the tracks look like this. They were absolutely soaked. At some fortuitous time, just as we reached Kaji station. So yeah, this is the old remains of the shearing facility at Kaji station. So it's in a bit of a state of disrepair. This is obviously, by the look of things, given the big pile of mess and whatnot over there, this is a station that they're not going to sort of maintain or reconstruct. So it's probably just going to get demolished and cleaned up. But yeah, for now at least, that's the state of affairs. The tracks have been so wet. Literally just after we hopped in the car from lunch, it started pouring down rain, and we've pretty much been driving on two streams. Like each wheel track has just been a stream of water. And that's pretty much what we've been driving through. And yeah, it's been rather slippery and interesting. So, but we made it so far, and so there's no reason why we shouldn't have any issues moving forwards. It should be all good. But yeah. Anyway, I think we're going to hop back in the cars now and go and check out the breakaway loop and maybe try and find somewhere to camp. We've made it to camp. Raining again. We managed to set up quickly whilst it wasn't. Just under the awning, we've managed to parallel myself and Andrew, so we've got a bit of the awnings are just overlapping, get as much space under cover as possible. I was just going to quickly run through the setup. So see, we got our 270-degree easy awning, Motop rooftop tent, quick pitch ensuite, trusty PM canvas rubbish bag. Again, inside, Jess and I have managed to use the 50-litre Waco all weekend. That's had our drinks, all our food, everything in it. Outback drawers. If you haven't seen my rig video, kitchen in this drawer, tools in this drawer, and then we carry food in our plastic boxes so we can take them out and whatnot. And that's pretty much it. On the cargo barrier, we've got the inverter for charging all the camera gear and that sort of thing. That doesn't really affect our camping greatly. And we'll go take a quick look at Andrew's car. He's got the Alucab Shadow on and Alucab rooftop tent, and also a quick pitch ensuite. And then, yeah, I've actually been lucky enough to borrow that entire setup this time last year, and it was awesome. And then, yeah, in the back, I think we sort of ran you through it last night as well, but it's a custom installations drawer system. What size fridge are you running?
It's the 40.
40 litre angle drawer fridge.
35 litre, yeah.
Yep, and then the freezer
Is oh yeah, that's 35. This is 40.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So 35 litre drawer, 40 litre freezer. Like we covered last night, travel buddy, coffee machine, gas barbecue.
Bit over the top.
Hey, look, when you do as much travel and camping as we do, then you want to have a few creature comforts. So
Exactly.
it just is how it is.
Exactly.
So yeah, that's pretty much how it is. We're both using rooftop tents. that's both our preferred methods for camping, just due to speed and sort of, I guess, the diversity. We can pretty much set up anywhere, and we don't need to try and put pegs in the ground and that sort of thing with them. So yeah, anyway, as you can see out the back, this is our view from camp. So got the campfire going, we're up on the top of the breakaways, and yeah, some breakaways on the opposite side over there, and they make their way all the way through down that side. So we're sort of like the head of the valley. So yeah, pretty awesome camp spot. Be nice if the rain would bugger off. I'd probably be able to show you it a bit better, but I said just like this, even with the rain and all that, this would be up there with I think one of my top camp spots. So yeah, anyway, we'll show you some more as we go. Hopefully the rain buggers off, and I can show you around from the air. Oh guys, Andrew's been kind enough to lend us his fire pit, and I've been given cooking duties, so we'll be doing a nice campfire cooked steaks and boerewors, so cook a bit of meat on the fire, and then I think I'm going to throw some potatoes in as well in the corner, bake some potatoes, and that'll be dinner tonight. So let's get it on the way. All right. Oil, potato, bit of salt,
Chili sauce.
Using his own well cooking too, lady.
roll them up, do 2 layers of alfoil so you don't puncture it, and then we'll chuck them on the fire.
Delicious. Graham's just started cooking his, how do you say it? Boerewors.
Yep.
That's the way. So I decided to start seasoning my steak for tonight. I do mine slightly different. So Graham put salt and pepper on his, which is very similar to how I do mine. But I tend to add a few more seasoning phases to it as well. Season it nicely. Chili salt. Get a bit more salt into it. Dab of Italian herbs, and obviously I like things a bit chilly, so a nice glump of chili in there, and then you massage it in. Get that flavour into the meat, rub it nicely in there, and then you repeat for the other side as well.
Oh guys, I'm gonna call that dinner is done. Pull the boerewors and the steaks off, grab the potatoes out, and try not to get burnt in the process. It's gorging hot. Now the wind's adding the coals. Dinner's ready. That has got to be probably one of the camp spots of the year, I think. That was awesome, absolutely awesome. We're just leaving the breakaway campsite now, and we're going to work our way out of Kaji and over to Coal Seam National Park. That'll be our last stop for the trip. So yeah, we're on our last day. We've got a half a day. We've got about 3 hours before we got to turn around and head back to Perth. So we'll try and see as much as we can in those next 3 hours. Andrew's got to get some fuel. I think we worked out he's got about 30 litres of fuel left, and he's using 30 litres per 100. We've got about 70 kilometres till we get to Morowa. So it's going to be pretty tight for him, but we should be all right. Anyway, we'll keep on going, and we'll see what the rest of the day holds. Well, that's the end of the off-road section, let's say. We're back on the bitumen. We've got a short transit on bitumen through to Coal Seam National Park. And we're hoping we're going to find a few more wildflowers there. I've never been there before, but it is really highly regarded for wildflowers, so we'll go and see what it's like, especially being up this way. But it's about 40 or 50 k's of bitumen, I think, to get there, so definitely need to put tyres back up. The pictures do the majority of the speaking here, because Coal Seam really turned it on for wildflowers. We had patches of pinks, yellows, oranges, and there were large quantities of them. It was absolutely stunning to drive through and look at it all. It would definitely be on the top of the list of places to go and look for wildflowers. Well, I hope you can hear us over the wind, but we've come to Coal Seam National Park, Coal Seam Conservation Reserve, and the flowers here are stunning. They've really turned it on, which makes us happy, especially considering the start of the trip there wasn't a lot. So yeah, we're just checking it out, and we'll show you how good they are. Hopefully we can do it justice. We're just going out to look at Erwin's lookout quickly, look over the valley, and then yeah, all the flowers are in the bottom of the valley, and we'll show you how awesome it is. Well, mate, thank you very much for the trip and the company.
Cheers for the invite out, mate.
Yeah, I think the proof's in the pudding, mate. We've had a successful trip, even though we got rained on and there were a few bits of adversity. We had an absolute blast.
We did.
The flowers, now that we found them, are spectacular. And yeah, look, I would highly recommend all you guys to do a wildflowers trip. It might not be the most hardcore four-wheel driving, but you'll find some stunning camp spots and you'll see some absolutely stunning scenery. And how can you beat this? I mean, it's an awesome natural phenomenon. So
it's amazing, and I agree with you. And I have to say, if you get an opportunity to do it, get out, see WA, see the wildflowers when they bloom like this, because like you said, it's an absolutely amazing sight to see. It's breathtaking, and campsites are breathtaking. Everything about this whole trip. Even though we got rained on, the whole experience was amazing, mate.
So guys, look, the best time to come will be between probably the middle of August to the middle of September. That's about your 4-week window to try and catch the good flowers. Obviously, you're going to have to get out there and find them. We've shown you some places to go, but as you know, as you've seen, the challenge and part of the fun is actually just finding them. So look guys, thank you so much for watching the videos. If you've enjoyed them, go and smash that like button. You can subscribe over here, and you can watch some of our other videos over here, and check out Andrew's channel, Fantastic Adventures, because he is going to do a behind the scenes video for this trip.
I will.
Anyway guys, you know the deal. Happy safe adventuring, stay safe on the tracks and trails, and one day we'll see you out there.
So catch you then.
See ya.